Hello? Is anyone there? It says I have one viewer. We got people. We got people. We got people. I have my oh, I have the window open. That's why it looks so orange. Also, I rebooted my computer, so my camera's gonna be weird. I forgot. Let's change that. White balance, apply, exposure, apply, apply. White balance needs to be like right around 48,000, 4,800. Brightness. Hello, Big Tony. Good to see you. Welcome. Changing a few settings here. Don't mind me. There we go. Okay. We're back. We're back to the beginning. Back at the beginning with you. Tale as old as time. Alright, wait a bit for some people to join in and then we'll get started. I'm excited. Excited to read some weeb book. You can't hear me? You should be able to. Yes. Let me double check here. Let me double check here. Yeah, it's fine. It must be you. It's not me. What was I doing? Okay. Got 3 viewers. Hello, everyone. So sorry. I don't know why. You can hear? Sarcasmos is good. Based Sarcasmos. Oh man, I'm so excited. So excited to read some manga. Damn Japanese. They're always up to something. Tokyo, most densely populated city on the planet. What are they up to over there? What do you think they're doing? Okay. Hello, John Smoke. Good to see you. I think we're ready to hop right on in. And guess what, guys? I have reformatted the screen, gotten rid of the excess stuff here, to make room for the chat. So now we can have chat on screen. Because the problem is, I would sometimes have to blur out things on the stream after the fact, and for whatever reason, chat gets disabled if you edit your video afterward. Don't ask me why. It just does that. Start recording there. I have my fan running very low. Let me know if you can hear it or not. I just need a little bit of cold air on me while I do this. Alright, my daughter is apparently dying out there. She needs a nap, honestly. Okay. Quick plug. Link in the description for this. I started an analog horror channel. Link should be in the description. Might need to refresh to see it. I have 2 videos up right now. The premise is the character is someone who collects old archived media from old abandoned storage, and they upload it. So I'm able to do a lot of different various stories. It's not just dedicated to one specific story, like some channels are. So this one is the first one, and it's a story about a grocery store franchise. So if that's interesting to you guys, go check it out, subscribe, help the channel get on its feet. I think we're ready to begin here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. So let's get the music turned down here. Let's turn on this music. Okay, we'll lower it to be around... probably around there. The music has been kind of too quiet on some past streams I've found. That's probably good. Alright. Is that good in relation to my voice? I'm plenty loud. Music is just kind of there. Just want to make sure everyone's ready to go before we begin. Number 7, we begin. This was 93. Yeah, so we last left off with the Casca backstory. Had some boobage, which let me practice. There we go. That was a little delayed, unfortunately. Alt Q. So Alt W is full screen for the 2 pages. Shift W is full screen for blur. Shift Q is just blur the single page. Okay, so Casca Chapter 3. Prepared for death, survival, campfire of dreams, the battle for Doldrey. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we ready, guys? Got how many viewers? 3. Oh yeah, be sure to, boom. That doesn't work anymore, does it? Nope. I'm gonna have to move that. In fact, I could probably just move that to, like, the middle of the screen. This will probably work just fine. Like that. There we go. Okay, so if I... boom, there we go. What band is that? The one that's playing in the background? It's an ambient, fantasy ambiance by Alexander Nakarada. It's linked in the description. Okay. Alright, let's begin. Oh, no nip, but we were close. We were close. Alright, everything changed that day. How I thought I lived, everything. From a life I continually endured, which, let me practice, ready? Boom. Another band reaction? No. This is, I do Berserk readings 2 times, and then a live album reaction 1 time. So it's 2 weeks of Berserk, and then in live albums, 2 weeks of Berserk live albums is how I'm doing it right now. From a life continually endured to a life of fighting to succeed. The paltry dining table by the fire with my family around became a glorious battlefield adjoined by death and blood. Casca, Chapter 3. Since that day, the day I met Griffith, even now, I feel it's been one long dream. Back then, I idolized Griffith. He was like some prophet or saint. In effect, that's what he was to us. We were a ragtag band of commoners with no backing, even victorious on the battlefield, fighting like some miracle. And most importantly, leading us was a young man who could still be called a boy in his innocence, when in reality he wasn't a noble or a knight even, but a commoner like the rest of us. I really hope I can talk better than I did last time I did this stream. I just was out of it for some weird reason. I have to get used to doing like a quick scan on every page to make sure there's no boobies. A miracle, yes, in my eyes. That's exactly what Griffith was. After a while, I somehow carved out a life as a soldier. At that time, the Hawks became involved in a certain feudal lord's dispute. He was said to be a man of fame, a wealthy man, intimately involved in sovereign affairs. But the worst rumors about him didn't involve his assets, rather his sordid tastes. boobage. As attendants, he would employ children from neighboring villages, nearly all boys, who met his tastes. In truth, they were imprisoned within his castle as pleasure slaves. Oh, they're not talking about Griffith right now. I'm like, wait a second. They would be at his side. Children with eyes vacant of all but fear. I guess these days that's not such a strange sight, but to be honest, it sent a chill down my spine. A heart-rending sense of fear and disgust. I had almost become like that once. Griffith. But just like that time, by putting his hand on my shoulder, just from that, I mysteriously stopped trembling. The wording is a little weird sometimes. Afterwards, following several skirmishes, he was a boy who had joined the Band of the Hawk half a year before then to train to be a soldier. He was about 10 years old, and I don't know his name. He didn't really stand out enough to be noticed. There was no one to recognize the remains of this nameless soldier in training among the countless fallen. That is, no one but Griffith. Griffith! What's that? This boy's belongings. It was a toy knight, scuffed, dirty, and missing a leg. Griffith? A toy on the battlefield. He must have greatly admired knights. I remember him well. He'd gaze at me as if I were the hero of some story. I wonder if he was happy, dreaming. Did he die enchanted by his dream? Or was death the end of the dream? Was it despair? Maybe my dream is what killed this boy. I couldn't find the words to speak. I'd never seen Griffith like that before. Never so somber. Still okay, no boobies? But ever since then, I've started viewing Griffith differently. Then one evening, upon returning to the castle, Griffith? Griffith? Who's there? He's taking one for the team. Taking one for the team. Bad Santa. Okay. You're kidding, right? You mean Mr. Ball of Pride? Come dawn that morning, I couldn't sleep and was wandering along the river near the castle. Why not join me? It feels nice. Okay. I think we're okay. Am I dirty? Why were you alone with him before? You're right. Wait, hold on. You're right, my mistake. That last night, a war counselor or something. So, wait, is it not loading certain pages? No, I think we're okay. No, you're not mistaken. Why? Why would someone like him? Money. Huh? An army consumes so much money just being. Men, horses, equipment, provisions. None of it is free. And the Band of the Hawk will grow larger and larger. It has to. For that, too, we need a vast amount. War funds. In any case, I seem to appeal to that old man. And I was interested in his fortune. Our interests coincided. Yeah, but still. Aren't we doing well enough now? At this rate, if we can just keep winning, we'll eventually raise enough. It would take too long. Besides, with every battle fought, I lose more troops. Encoding overloaded. You're lagging. This thing is a resource hog. This viewer thing. Griffith. Is this because of that boy? No. I thought about it logically. To go to battle 10 times and lose hundreds of soldiers, or to seduce one old man, which is the lesser risk. Casca, listen. I don't feel at all responsible for my comrades who've lost their lives under my command. I guess it's because they themselves chose to fight. Griffith? That's just the way I am. But if for their sakes, for the sake of the dead, if there's something I can do. Griffith's blood. That thing is to win. I'll keep winning to fulfill my dream to which they clung, putting their lives on the line. Griffith, stomp it. Oh man, he's so emo. My dream can only be realized by building upon their corpses. It's a blood-smeared dream after all. Stop. I have neither regret nor remorse about that, but But for hundreds of thousands of lives to hang in the balance and myself alone not to be unclean, what I want won't enter my grasp so easily as that. Stop it. Just stop. I'm all right. It's nothing. The Griffith who turned around to put his hand on my shoulder was the same Griffith as ever once more. Just then, that filled me with sadness. Griffith persists in trying to realize a kind of dream that most people abandoned long ago as childish yearning. But the dream he's chasing is so genuine and extraordinary that the burden must be immeasurable. Strong person. It's simple just to sum it up with those words, but I think that someone who wants to accomplish something grand endures that much more than other people. It's not that he is strong, Griffith. He has to make himself strong. I want to be by his side. If he's going to sacrifice everything for his dream, if his dream is to fight and cut away his own path, then I want to be his sword. Alright. Battle, battle, battle. We've lost countless comrades. Few old faces remain, yet still more people have joined us. Before I knew it, I too was a veteran. Having Griffith trust me deeply made me realize my own worth. I want to be at his side. I want to be something he can't do without in achieving his dream. I believe that wish could come true. I was able to believe. I think you guys got the wrong idea about this Griffith fellow. I don't think he's all that he's scratched up. Until that day, the day you showed up. Prepared for death. Chapter 1. Do you remember that day? What Griffith said to you on top of that hill? I want you? Yeah. Those words, he never says anything like that. Griffith had never said such a thing to anyone, nor has he since then. You know, I couldn't stand it. You got Griffith to say that to you so easily. I envied you. But even so, I tried to convince myself that Griffith wanted you. But Griffith, so calm and composed, it's as if... I can't read this. But Griffith, so calm and composed, always gets impulsive when it comes to you. Anyway. Griffith relies on you, you know. Alex, if you write novels, you should get familiar with the work of... Who? He's a must-read from every He's French, but many of his work are translated. I've never heard of him before. Maybe I'll check him out if I can remember to. What I can't forgive... Hold on. And you're selfish. You just run off, not thinking of the consequences. What I can't forgive is that selfishness of yours. The fact that you've almost gotten Griffith killed. Oh my. I don't care if you get yourself killed on some battlefield, but the Band of the Hawk, I won't let you take Griffith's dream down with you. You're the one who changed Griffith that way, and I can't forgive you. Why is it? Why? Why does it have to be you? Why? Oh no. What the? Shh. There's people about. Hey, you sure this is it? No doubt, man. But come on, ain't they dead by now? They fell off that cliff. Doesn't matter. Sir Adon swore he'd pay the bounty whether they're dead or alive. And hey, after all, they're the Band of the Hawk's captain and woman commander. Let's look a little more downstream. The bodies could have washed away in this fast current. If we don't move, some others will beat us to it. Ooh. Hey, for the fever, drink it. No real time to waste. We leave as soon as the sun sets. What's wrong? What's the matter, you? What the hell? Women are such royal pains, no physical strength. Things go to their heads so damn fast. And periods to top it off, just look at you. You think they called them periods back then? I guess they just ain't cut out for it. Battle, that is. What do you know? What would I know? I'm a man. What I do know is this. There's no way you're going to sit here like this forever because of your woman's problem. It doesn't matter to the enemy if you're a woman or whatever. They might actually like it, you know? Huh. Let's go. Oh, man. They've been surrendered. We have you surrendered. Swarms of them. Where'd they all come from? Huh? There they are. So you're alive. Haha, you make me happy, boy. Yo. Looking lively yourself, pal. Impudence. Luck or not. I'm through being given a hard time by a low-life lout like you. As a proud knight of Tudor, it annoys me to no end. I won't just kill you either. Once you're my prisoner, I'll personally administer the torture technique passed down through my Koborowitz family for 200 years. You'll get your fill of hell on earth with the 100-year convulsive death. Overkill. You sure hold a grudge. Well, same to you. If you surrender quietly, very well. If you defy me, I'll chop off an arm or two, just so long as you survive. As for the woman, she'll be a toy for my men here. Maybe you'd better rethink that one. She's a nightmare. She'll bite it right off. Bet she would. You dare provoke me? Take them! Slice and dice time. Oh yeah, you always gotta whip out the old slice and dice technique. You've done enough for me. Fair enough. So said. Chapter 2. Oh, there we go. That's, boom. Ah, don't falter. There's 2 of them. More than 2 of you attack at once. What? Oh, that's so mean. She got my artery. Oh man, she kind of likes it. She kind of likes fighting with guts. Who can blame her? Huh, worthless, every last one of them. Samson? Samson! Yeah, bro. There's always a bigger one. There's always a bigger fish. Second in command of the blue... Oh my gosh. He's my little brother, and in our corps, he's a warrior, second only to myself. The thickness of Samson's armor is 3 times ordinary plate. Even if he were buried in a rock slide, it wouldn't even be dented. And his iron ball can smash a water buffalo skull with one strike. All that'd be left of a human are chunks of flesh. Go, show no mercy. But show them our Koborowitz pride. Out of the way! What a freakish strength. A direct hit from that would shatter a sword. But I can't dodge that ball in my condition. What now? By your condition, you mean you're on your period? What are you talking about? You're fine. You'll be fine. How's everyone doing? Status check. Oh, what's this? That looks like a good idea. Alright. Back at it. So Guts deflected it. What? He hit it back? But bastard! Ridiculous. He's stopping all of Samson's strikes? They're so fast. He hasn't got time to dodge. No, with his skills it should be possible for Guts to dodge and counterattack. There's no need for him to damage his sword taking this head on. Is it my fault? He's wounded. The empathetic woman. To the end. Always to the end. Hold on. Just checking something. Oh. Okay, sorry. Actually, I need to do a scale filtering on that. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. All right. Back at it. Looks like the arrow wound you got protecting the woman hasn't quite healed yet, has it? Huh? Hey. Yeah. I'll buy you a chance. Hightail it through the forest. But then, what are you doing? He's wounded. Go on and settle this. Huh? Man, like, every time he goes up against someone, they're like, oh, this guy is made of, like, obsidian, and nothing can get through this save for the destruction of the whole universe. And then he's just like, here's my big sword. It cut you in half. It's like a MacGuffin and a Deus Ex Machina all rolled into one. Now! Don't just stand there, don't just stand there. Don't stand there and stare. Get moving. But. What are you doing? Run, fool! No, I can't do that. I can't just run off alone. Fire! Shoot the woman to death! Guts? Oh man, he's taking it. He's taking it for the babe. You dolt. Oh, laughable. Not once, but twice. For just one woman. What a simpleton. That prick being laughed at by him pisses me off. Why? Why? Don't get the wrong idea. Sick as you are, you're just in my way, so get lost. It ain't my way to run off. Besides, I got a score to settle with Bright Boy. It's like you said before, maybe I'm satisfied just as long as I can swing my sword around. Again, I have my cooler running. If you guys can hear it and it's annoying, let me know. This right by you? Dying in a place like this? Here, this worthless place? Is this where it ends for you? Is what you want that cheap? A sword? Returns to the sheath, right? Go back, don't be scared, surround them. Go to your sword master. Go to Griffith. Oh. Prepared for Death, Chapter 3. He is, he's going in, baby. Legs everywhere. Blood. Classic times. Don't just stand there, go, now! Actually run this time. I swear I'll come back with the others. Until then, don't die. Don't let her escape. Kill her. Yo, hang on. You can chase girls after you've done your job. Bunch of wage thieves. Son of a bitch. Ah. Nice. Ah, so quick. Yeah. What? Ah. What is this guy? He cuts down fully armored men like they were ground cherries. Not the phrasing I would have gone with. They go flying with every stroke. Nobody told me the enemy had someone like him. My sword's dull. It don't cut too well. Although it's over 3 times thicker and heavier than a regular one. If one hit don't kill you, you'll wish it had. Yeah. Yeah, damn you. All of you, what are you waiting for? No matter how skilled he is, he's just one wounded man. It's no big deal. Just surround him. There were 100 of us. Yeah, but that don't mean we want to die. Well, anyone here get revenge for Samson? Should we? He's the one who went and got himself killed. You call yourselves proud knights of Tudor? We're just mercenaries, man. Whoever takes his head, I guarantee you 3 to 5 times the bounty, and I'll put you in charge of 100 men. You'll have 50 wenches and 20 wrenches. 5 times, what do you think? What do you think I think? I bet he can't move too well with those wounds. If about 5 of us were to take him, you go first, all of us at once. Maybe I ought to leave too. No, it's Assassin's Creed rules. If you're fighting, you just take on one at a time. They can't swarm you. Reality doesn't work that way. That scene in Breaking Bad where they all gang up on the guys in the prisons and shiv them, that's just fiction, dude. It's not real. All together now. Right, right. That's how mercenaries get things done. Pursuers. 4, no 5. Come on. You can do this. Overcome the cramps. Nice. Hey, damn that bitch. Huh. I can definitely see an improvement in the art. Like, the art is getting better for sure. Everyone doing good? What? How'd you stop that? Oh, it just went right through your hand? Nice. Good. His left hand is totally messed up. Now he won't be able to swing that ridiculous sword around so easily. Heh. Now this has gotten interesting. Man, Guts can just take it. He just keeps taking it. No use, can't run anymore. Why, you... Yeah. Guh. Whoop. You've caused us a lot of trouble, girlie. We'll put you out of your misery soon enough, but you stuck it to a bunch of our guys. So as thanks, we're going to stick it to you before you go. So much fun. Don't look that way. We're going to give you some fun before you go to the afterlife. So much fun, you'll thank us. Uh-oh. Oh, yep, there's one. Just a little nip. Frustrated. Maybe you do command 1,000 men, but you're pretty cute in this position. Says a lot more about you than it does about her. Again, I can't even shove a creep like him aside. My arm, it feels so powerless. You okay? There you go. Don't think about biting your tongue. It'd be boring if you died now. Here, this worthless place. Is this where it ends for you? Go back. Go to your sword master. Oh, dang. Yeah, we still have Nip on there. I won't bite my tongue. Oh? Oh, well, she's desperate now. This won't be as exciting if you don't struggle a little bit. However, I won't let you have your way with me either. What? Oh, nice. Nice. Do we still have Nip? You okay? I think she's okay. Yeah, you little... Oh, man. Volley of arrows. Guts is here to save the day. Or no, it's your friends. That's about far enough. She's the only woman for us. So she won't come cheap. What? Who's this? Survival. No. 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 There we go. Impossible. With one arm, he's killed 100 men. This isn't just a fluke. What? There's still that many left? The sun's gonna come up before I finish splitting your heads. Survival. Alright. Whoops. No, Alt-W. Don't falter. He can barely stand up now. Fall upon him all at once. It's a little, oh, man, a little steamy here. What the hell am I doing in this dumb place, risking my life so cheaply? Is it for her? No, probably not. Right now, no time to think. All there is now is how to cut, how to kill, that's all. How to cut, how to kill, that's all. That's Judo? From the Band of the Hawks, right? I assume that's who that was. Hello, Evil Eye, by the way. Good to see you. Even these thoughts will slip my mind in time, and then only the beat of my heart still remains. Sorry about that for the delay. It took a while to convince the powers that be. Hey, hurry, Guts is hurry? That's serious. Guts, what happened? This way, hurry, hey, someone give her a hand. Forget about that. So I could get away. He stayed behind with all the enemy if we don't hurry. Right, come on. Be in time. Please be in time. Guts says hurry. Oh, it's fine. Here. Oh, wow. You're kidding, right? There's almost 100 corpses. He couldn't have all by himself. Oh, poor guy. Man. So emo. Guts. Guts. Hey, this looks bad. Hey, keep it down. Don't shake me. You'll just make the wounds worse. Guts. Juno looking a little weird. Little eyes a little too far apart there. Move, move, clear the way. Open a path, emerge and say. They're back. That bastard survived after all. Talk about stubborn. You're exaggerating. Let me off, I'll walk. Don't move, you'll hurt yourself. This is a disgrace. Ow, ow. I said ow. Look, you, I ain't a rag doll. How about being a little careful? Stop that. You're in bad enough shape as it is. Phew. What a frightful man. Normally someone with that many wounds should have passed out long before now. So how is he? He's a tough one. Well, I don't suppose his life is in danger. About halfway through. Been going for about 30 minutes. Good pace. But he must rest. In other words, he's through for this campaign. Screw you. I'm fighting until the end of this campaign, even if I have to crawl. You dolt? If you follow through with that, I can't guarantee your survival. Survival guarantee? Well, what the hell's that got to do with war anyway? Fine then. I won't be responsible for the outcome. Do as you will. Someone had said before, like, we do get caught up with the prologue at some point. Did anyone tell me what volume that is or what chapter that is that happens? Because I'm kind of curious as to, like, how much preface there is before we get caught up to the Puck stuff and the God Hand stuff and things like that. Volume 14. So, jeez, okay. Fair enough. Thank you. All right. Well, in any case, thank goodness you two were able to make it back safe and sound. Safe and sound? How? Like, I feel like I've already read quite a lot, and there's 40 volumes. So, there's a lot. Like, it feels like not a whole lot has happened, even though I've read quite a lot. It's like, there's nothing really epic yet, but I'm only, like, 7 volumes in. I'm not even, like, I'm almost a fourth of the way through the story. So, you know, we're still getting rolling. And who knows how much more will be to come to finish the whole thing out when it's all said and done. By the way, where's Griffith? A war council at headquarters. He left this morning. Oh, he won't be back until tomorrow. And just when these two came back, bad timing. Casca, you don't need to be treated? I'm fine. Mine's not an injury. Oh yeah, there's so much dialogue. We really weren't sure what would happen there for a while. I guess we've got Captain Guts to thank this time around. Chapter 90 something. Waifu connoisseur, good to see you. Welcome. We must have really worried you all. Oh man, we're so relieved, sis. You know, though, it's pretty cold for even Boss Griffith to go to a war council right now. Cut it out. Go back to your swordmaster. Go back to Griffith. Casca, can I see you for a bit? What? I thought I'd tell you something. When Griffith decided to send out a search party to find you two, the nobles around him strongly opposed his decision for various reasons. But Griffith said, and plainly, those two are vital to the Band of the Hawk. I will not lose them. Griffith said that? Yeah, that's a big deal, him saying all that. Truthfully, I was a tad jealous. Man. Then there's this. Put some on the hero of the 100. Powder? Medicine? What? Oh, elf dust. Elf booty dust. There was this elf in a traveling entertainment troupe I used to work for years ago. I read folk as a completely different word. He was good folk, and that's what he gave me when I was badly injured in an accident. Elf dust. Is it Puck one and the same? I asked that rhetorically. Elf? No way. It's true. Well, I guess not too many people believe in them these days, but they really exist. Whether you believe in them or not doesn't matter. Just that the powder is certified effective. Certified organic. I've escaped death even on the battlefield thanks to that stuff. That's the last of it. It's something so valuable. Don't sweat it. It's a good deal if you think about it. 1 bag of medicine for 100 dead enemies. Thank you, Judo. Huh. Showing a soft side. What do you suppose happened? She's on her period and she was naked for a bit in a fight. She's just a little vulnerable. Gandalf, this is going to be a night to remember. Dropping frames. We good now? Looks stable. Alright. Everyone doing good? One of the best scenes right here? Oh boy. Hi. Welcome. We're over halfway through, looks like. Campfire of Dreams. This chapter is great. Oh boy. Is this okay? You not resting? I feel too hot to sleep. This was the coolest place. You guys are saying this because there's going to be Casca boobies, aren't you? Or ripped. Hey, don't move. The pain's fading. What's this stuff? Judo gave it to me. Mystical healing medicine, he said. Come on, turn around. It's not something you should worry about, huh? That was something I did on my own. It wasn't really for your sake. Fighting is more nature than running away. More my nature than running away. Just because it's your nature, you fought close... Just because it's your nature, you fought close to 100 enemies? Yeah. Besides, I had a score to settle with that dude. I was so into swinging my sword that I didn't know what happened to him, though. But still, to be blunt. And I thought this then, too. Compared to what you're doing, me fighting with 100 men doesn't really matter. It ain't just you. Griffith's the same way. He's got something that he'd bet his entire life on. I think that's kind of... I think that kind of thing's amazing. Compared to that, if I were to go out and fight 100 or 1,000 men, it wouldn't really be any big deal. That's what I thought. Guts. What a nice view. Yeah. You know Gaston? He's my second in command. The army's not really Gaston's thing. Once the war is over, he plans to open a clothing shop in downtown Wyndham with money he's saved up. He's more skilled than he looks. Nicole proposed to a woman, but she refused because she didn't want to be with a common soldier. He swears he'll get promoted to leading 100 men soon and propose again. He doesn't care how risky it'll be in battle. Well, I guess everyone's staked themselves on lost causes. When I look out there, it's like each one of those lights contains tiny dreams and hopes. That's the way it looks. Campfire of Dreams. Huh. You smooth talker. You sound like some princess. Can it? Wait, who? So she said that? But you're right. Maybe they've all brought their own individual little flames together here. You could scatter them just by blowing, so all those little flames throw themselves into the biggest bonfire. A blazing inferno named Griffith. But you know, my flame ain't here. As for me, maybe I'm just warming myself by that campfire for a bit. Maybe I just stopped in by chance. Guts. As long as my sword is. As long as I have this, I'm confident I can survive any battle. That's how it's been up until now. Even before I joined the Band of the Hawk, no matter how badly the battle was lost, I myself was sure to survive, like this time. But still, I don't really mean much. The I was on the battlefield before I was old enough to understand things. The mercenary leader who raised me taught me nothing beyond how to wield a sword. I had nothing but this. I don't want to die. But just because I didn't want to die, just because I didn't know more than how to use this, I kept fighting in battles. And maybe, more than anything, I've always tried to leave the most essential reason for fighting up to other people. Guts, you... hell. Too much talking for me. But I was rambling again. What was I rambling about? And why the hell did I tell you all that? Pathetic. Back at you. Guts, you don't mean... Don't tell me you're leaving the Hawks. Like I said, I'm fighting till the end of this campaign, even if I have to crawl, and then afterwards. Guts, Casca, Griffith's come back. He said he heard the 2 year were safe and advanced his schedule a day. Whoops. Hold on. I'm so sorry. This is going to lag the stream a little bit. I apologize. Let's try to not... There we go. Okay. Perfect. Sorry about that. I hit home or end and it went to the end. Alright. Oh, he's so handsome. Captain, Guts, yo. I'm sorry, Griffith. Whoa, what's going on? That's a face. I'm sorry, Griffith. Everyone had to deal with a mess because of me. Pushing myself when I wasn't well and going to the front was my mistake. Doing so exposed the men in my unit to danger. Not just them, either. Guts and his raiders, too. I'm not qualified to be a commander. Whatever punishment you... Oh, he spanked her, I see. What was that for, jerk? She liked it. Welcome back. Commander, me too. What? Come on, let's go toss one back. Looks like you need a massage, bro. You're really up to it, Captain? The booze will disinfect me, moron, but hey, who cares? Celebrate the 100-man kill, eh? What's wrong? Was he serious? Whoa. Tudor Empire stronghold of Doldrey. Oh my. A message. Reporting our army's casualties are very high. The only unwounded men left are at headquarters. How could this be? How could the White Tiger Knights, one of Midland's two greatest forces, be so easily... Doldrey. It's nigh impregnable. Excuse me. Reporting. What now? Roughly 1,000 riders from the main gate of the enemy fortress. They're changing in the direction of our headquarters. It can't be. Tudor's most powerful knights, the Holy Purple Rhino Knights. Campfire of Dreams End. That was an alright chapter. I don't know. Maybe in retrospect it's great. I don't have any context for why it's so good. Hold on. Stiff as a board. Alright. Where are we at? Battle for Doldrey, Chapter 1. Whoops. Okay. We need to keep trucking. As all of you are aware, this 100-year war was initiated by Tudor's invasion into our kingdom's territory. I feel like I need to pay attention now, because we're getting into something new, and I'm having a hard time following already. The fortress of Doldrey originally belonged to us for several hundred years, and it was pivotal in the defense of our border. But in the 100 years since, it has fallen into Tudor's hands. Ironically, it has become the most important base of operations for their invasion against us. However, Tudor is currently undergoing a sudden crisis of internal conflict over this next succession to the throne. Whatever military might the Empire boast, they shouldn't be able to spare their full potential for this battle. Surely this is a 1 in 1,000 chance for us. If we let this opportunity slip away, Doldrey, our land, will never be recaptured. But how do you propose? Certainly Doldrey is impenetrable. What's more, the main occupying force is the mightiest of the Tudor's Knight Corps, led by the valiant General Boscone, the Holy Purple Rhino Knights. Not to mention that so this is this they're working for like a king, and Griffith is friendly with the princess, the daughter. Is that right? It's been a while since I last read, so I just need like a tiny refresher on that, if you guys wouldn't mind confirming that. Because they're working for this king, right? Yes. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Total warfare. So it's the only choice. That is perilous. In the current campaign, the primary force of the White Tiger Knights has already been reduced by almost 4/10. There is no guarantee that even all-out war would cause Doldrey to fall. Moreover, if the siege drags out, the inevitable will be a pincer attack by the enemy when their main force flanks us. If we aren't careful, we could be wiped out. So much talking. If we look at it overall, this campaign is a victory. Is there really any reason for us to pursue such a dangerous gambit? If we withdraw here and now, no. All the troops we've already deployed would have been in vain. The final objective of this campaign has always been the capture of Doldrey. Failing that, there's no chance of reclaiming our territory. But now that we've lost the White Tiger Knights, Griffith. How about you, Sir Griffith? The victor that you are, do you think there's anything you could do this time? I jest, of course. However much of a godsend you're considered on the battlefield, there are some things one can't do, eh? He went there. If His Majesty so ordered me. Nonsense! You say it could be done by you, sir. You could topple Doldrey. You don't know anything. Listen to me. Do you have any idea how many times in the past 100 years worked for the Navy SEALs, that fortress has gone undaunted despite our constant efforts to capture it? Dude, the orcs just like ran a bomb into the little grill vent under Helm's Deep. Just do the same thing. Countless distinguished commanders and great generals have accepted the challenge, and not one of them has been able to recapture Doldrey. Now, you say you can? Dude, it's Griffith. Never lost a battle. Perhaps it's gone to his head a bit. I wouldn't doubt it. Sir Griffith, was that sincere? Your Majesty, then even you cannot mean you believe him. This is reckless. No matter how much Sir Griffith might, not even the White Tiger Knights could I feel like I'm reading off like bad D&D clan names. Whatever the strategy, an assault on the fortress is impossible without a great force of arms. If we fail this time, the damage done to our army would be... There's no need for a large force. I will require only the Band of the Hawk. Small, tactical, sexy, ludicrous. With at most 5,000 cavalry, you would take on the fortress's occupying force of 30,000? Don't push your luck, young man. The main path of strategy is consistently to confront less with more. Dead channel? Por qué? Por favor? Scusi? Who's even watching? Many people? 6? Are you okay? You need like a glass of water? Don't think your clever little plans will work forever. Come, why don't we allow this to pass without making such a fuss, General? I will say I'm glad at how many views the VODs are getting. It's not like insane, but like they're getting some attention, and I'm kind of glad for that. They're in the hundreds of views, which not all my live streams end up like that. So at this point, it seems whatever path we choose, we have no option but total warfare. Before that, allowing a single force to attempt a clever plan should not have any significant impact on the morale of the entire army. Besides, until now, there have been many groups of enemies outnumbering them that were yet defeated by the Band of the Hawk. Nothing says there is no chance this can... Doldrey isn't so soft a target. It's a hard target. Majesty, your decision. I command the Band of the Hawk to capture Doldrey. I have so many wrinkles and ridges to my face. Relying so much on such a boyish newcomer like him, the dignity of Midland's army has fallen to the ground and his majesty's gone senile. I wouldn't be so sure. Ah, well. I suppose that's how it would feel to lose your own forces. You really seem to have bought into the White Hawk. I thought that said Sir Lesbian for a second there. Sir Lesbian! I'm just from Lesbos, Greece. Shut up. Sir Laban. Laban? Sir Laban. Now to see whether or not he lives up to your expectations this time. Best Coldplay album, in my opinion? It's probably Viva La Vida. That's not my favorite one, though. Come, I simply stated the truth as it stands, Sir Owen. Oh yeah, Sir Owen. Besides, if he can't do it, I doubt there's anyone in Midland who can take Doldrey, certainly. Oh. Phew. Who knows whether I should say this as a man, but he is quite the image of one. No homo. Distinguished commanders, huh? We might be fighting alongside the hero of the century. This panel, this second panel with that face on the right is really funny. Doldrey, huh? Oh, they're playing Yahtzee. Who cares? It's a place. Fighting and gambling. When you win, you win. When you lose, you lose. And 5 and 2, Han. Han? The soldiers are playing a game called Han Chu Bakuchu. 2 dice are rolled. If their total comes up odd, it's Han. And if it's even, it's Chow. Han Chow? Gah, again? No way. 10 in a row. The captain wins all. That's a lame game. That's like the least game you could have. I've got some wicked bad luck. That does it. I ain't giving up till I break even. 3 months' wages. What's up? You got your mind on something? Huh? No. Don't worry. Don't worry. We've done stuff like this so many times already. Mr. Calm and Composed himself volunteered for this. The odds must be in our favor, right? I just hope he stays calm and composed. What? How we doing? Getting there. What I told you that time. How the Hawks got involved in a territorial dispute a long time ago. Right. The nobleman I mentioned has promoted himself by way of his financial assets. He's supreme commander on the front lines for a certain empire. Hey, don't tell me. Ah. I see. I was wondering when that would come back in. Governor General Genin, supreme commander of the Tudors Empire's Northern Battlefront. That's his current title. Bum, bum, bum. The man who likes little boys is going to be taken down from Doldrey Castle. But no injuries at all. Naturally. That's why they call me Add-on, the invincible, resourceful general. Who said that? Would I be beaten that easily? You're definitely tenacious. Oh, so this guy got out somehow? With the secret technique passed down through my for 700 years, playing dead at my disposal, I had no trouble deceiving his eyes. Oh, he just played dead. But still, that brat, the next time we meet in battle, he won't escape me. For shame, Add-on. Why, it's Your Grace, General Boscone. Not only have you suffered the disgrace of leading an entire mercenary troop to their deaths for the sake of settling a grudge, but your younger brother Samson lost his life and you dare to return alone in dishonor? In dishonor? Dishonor? No, Your Grace, that was just inexcusable. That was just a quick cut. Sir Add-on, I hereby revoke all command authority from you for the remainder of the war. Just be thankful I'm not casting you into the Dungeon. Sir, please wait for us. The reports say his adversary was just one man, but that can't be. Severe as always. I heard you from up here. Oh. Oh, here we go. Should I... okay. We okay? We alright? Right. Forgive that momentary indignity. That aside, a spy report just came in regarding the second force attempting to capture Doldrey. Sir? You know them as well, yes? The Band of the Hawk. Oh, well now. You seem pleased. No, it is not that. I have simply heard that the Band of the Hawk has never been defeated. They seem more challenging than enemies of great number or fame. I like the weird, like, despot leaders that they've had to take down before. They're the most interesting characters to me. Like the guy who turned into a slug because his wife was a demon worshiper, Satan worshiper. Yeah, like I like this kind of stuff. Like the stuff between the Band of the Hawk people is fine. It's just I get a little tired of it sometimes. I want like a little bit of forward momentum sometimes, but who knows? Maybe after the fact, in retrospect, it'll all feel a little bit better. There's some stories where, like, as you experience them, they're better after the fact. By the way, there's something I must tell you before the battle begins. Sir, the leader of the Hawks, the White Hawk, you mustn't kill him. Take him alive and bring him before me. Yes. But, sir, what? Am I clear? It's your governor's command. He wants a little more fun time with Griffith. All right. Battle for Doldrey, Chapter 2. It's a cool image. How we doing? Getting there. How are your injuries? Yeah, they've just about closed up. That stuff of yours was no joke. It really bewildered the doc. Thanks, man. Still, though, the more I look at that, the more I want to go home. Its walls are 2 times higher and thicker than most. And with that cliff behind it and a basin and clear view in front, it's no wonder it's been safe for 100 years. To top it off, it's guarded by those rhino knights. Talk about bad news. Cripes. No problem, the place is just a little big. If Griffith's got a plan as usual, we'll be fine. Hope you're right. Even so, nowhere to run. I'm surprised. The White Hawk, what's he planning? Placing his men with their backs to the river? Knows he nothing of strategy? No. Rather, a mediocre officer would be incapable of accomplishing such an apparently foolish pretense. However, very well. However, he's calculated his plan. Their numbers will only last so long in the end. I shall simply confront him. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Also, do these things, everybody. Please. 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 There we go. However, the governor's partiality. Is there some sort of connection between those two? Or else? Which do I say first? I can never tell. I can never tell, like, the left to right in accordance with the up and down. I haven't time to deal with the governor's petty, vulgar tastes. Wait, is this guy, who is this? This isn't the, this guy, is it? It might be. Is it? No, it's a different set of armor. No, wait. It is? He has that, like, swooshy thing on his shoulder there. Oh, okay, it's down right there. I see. Gotcha. Boskon. Thank you. Gotcha. I have no time to deal with the governor's petty vulgar tastes. I am no more than a man of arms, and my mission is ever simply to defeat the enemy. Whoops. Whether the enemy general lives or dies is the fortune of the moment. The White Hawk. To think that I would live to meet him by chance once more. What a splendid fortune. Oh, that one night. Even now I can't forget. Dude, Gimli is kind of fallen off a little bit. He is fine wine. I like to imagine that it's how he's talking. That one night. Even now I can't forget. He is fine wine. Worth the value of his weight in gold. An intoxicating phantom. The burns of that night still do not heal. I swear I will have you once more, lover. That's one hell of a dust storm. It's all part of the plan. Are you all right? Let's kill some pedophile man. Good, let's get started. I just hope he stays calm and composed. That'll never happen with him, not something like that. This is the end. It's probably the last time I swing my sword beneath this banner. First unit, advance! But I'll keep it together. I go into battle as captain of the Hawk Raiders. Nothing else. Draw swords. Vanguard, charge. Oh! The enemy is moving. The Vanguard is a force about 2,000 strong, directly controlled by Griffith. He's divided his already small force into two, with the leader himself at the fore? The fool. I don't know what kind of trick he means to pull, but to challenge the holy purple Rhino Knights personally, with at most 2,000 behind him, it's like the hare leaping into the tiger's mouth. So be it, we will meet you. All troops forward, destroy the enemy's first wave. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. You can't go up against the slice and dice. You guys need to learn this. Ha. So those are the fabled band of the Hawk Raiders. Amusing. We are the foremost unit of the Holy Purple Rhino Knights, whose charge has never once been halted. You're no match for... Oh. The art is, like, definitely getting better. And we're, what, like, 3-4 years into the series at this point? Yeah. One of the enemy units is breaking through to our center. They aren't stopping? Huh? One strong push to the center to kill the general. So that's his scheme. Battle for Doldrey, Chapter 3. Going up against Boscone. Huh? The general. Protect the general. Follow the captain. It can't be. They aren't stopping. No matter how many enemies we face, the charge of the Holy Purple Rhino Knights has never been checked. Forget advancing. We're being pushed. General. So that's him, sir? The band of the Hawks Raiders captain. That man, then. No wonder. It would seem the story that Adon's 100 mercenaries were killed by one man is not entirely untrue. Damned Hawks, they possess worthy adversaries. Do not panic. This is merely a harassment tactic. The enemy numbers are still few. Arrange formation and force them back. The Hawks and the Rhinos are well matched, though after all this, the extent of a small force's capabilities. I'm really interested with this this guy. What's his name? It just said it, right? Genin. Okay, hold on. My wife is asking me something. How soon? But that Boscon, if he keeps fighting that way, he'll kill Griffith. Might he intend to disregard my command? Is anyone there? Sir, I am here. Prepare my bodyguards who remain in the fortress to ride. I will take personal command on the battlefield. Yes, sir, but the defense of the fortress. I care not. At this rate, they can't even get near the walls. Yes, sir. I said how soon. She said too late. That's not a good sign. I won't sit back and let the returned hawk be shot. That'd be a good time, boss. All hands withdraw. Fall back to the headquarters. Come on, boys. Run for it. Yeah. General, the enemy has begun to withdraw. Let's pursue. Inscrutable, sir. He should have seen the outcome from such an attack from the start. Baby sleeping while disciplining the other kid. Give me one moment. Is this really the plan of the undefeated White Hawk? Meaning no disrespect, but perhaps you've overestimated them, sir. It was probably a desperate plan to break through at one point and claim your head. There must be no other options left to a small force like the Band of the Hawk against the Holy Purple Rhino Knights. But sir, order us to pursue them swiftly. Everyone is hot-blooded for a chance to bolster our renown even further. If we let the White Hawk escape like this, the men won't be able to contain their discontent over missing such a fruitful opportunity. General, His Excellency, the Governor. What? What are you doing, Boss Khan? Excellency. The enemy is in flight. Would you let your chance at victory slip away? No, sir. However, everyone listen. I will not permit the enemy leader, Count Griffith, to be killed. You shall capture him alive. In return, I promise whoever captures him a special double promotion and whatever monetary reward you wish. You mean business for that Griffith booty? Governor, promising a thing like that. Never you mind. But what of military discipline? Boss Khan, from here on I am in direct command. The Holy Purple Rhino Knights will pursue the enemy. Convey my orders to all your men. Be thorough. General, it cannot be helped. All are to pursue the enemy. Ganon. Yeah, that's, Ganon's thinking with something other than his head. Whoa, this ain't a good time to be bringing up the rear by myself. Not with that guy on my butt. But as planned, they took the bait and came on. Right, everything's in the palm of your hand like it's always been. Hey, you mean we're all gonna take on all of them? Spectacular. Take formation. It's do or die, the river's behind. We've no escape route. Lay down your lives. There's no other chance for survival, but if we do survive, we will stand victorious. Ah, man. Oh. I really like the like splats of like, is that ink? It almost looks like ink. That's a nice nice spread. What's going on here? Someone way up there? Oh, Casca's up there. Okay. What in the world's going on? I can't see through the dust cloud. Well, you know, there's about 1 in a million chance we'll actually lose. I heard whoever captures the enemy leader can name his reward, but just about everyone from the fortress is out there. Forget about it. Too much competition. Wish we could have gone too. What? What is it? Out there? Dum, 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 dum. Enemies? Where'd they rush in? First Division, block the gates. Absolutely no enemy messengers. Get outside. All others proceed according to plan. Swiftly, there's no time to lose. Urgh. Isn't that? Oh, he got dejected and unpromoted, so he's stuck there, but he's gonna have his day. He's gonna have his moment. He's gonna hurt somebody, and then he'll get cut in half by guts. Wait, that was the end. Hurry, take control of the gates and walls. Don't even bother with the keep. Shock. Dawn? Battle for Doldrey, Chapter 4. Is this the last one? I think so. I'm really close to being done. Cool. You again, huh? You're really a tenacious cockroach. What's with that armor? Yeah, they also call me Invincible Baron Adon. Even if I am a cockroach, you have no choice but to kneel before my stamina. I thought it said kneel before Santa. As long as you still have knees to kneel with, of course. Adon, saw through the schemes of you common rabble ages ago. Therefore, I personally accepted the duty of protecting the fortress and have been watching you for you to waltz brazenly in here. Liar. Oh, she has the anime face. He was probably forced to stay behind. She knows. It's no lie. Reveal yourselves. You see, my blue whale knights left inside the fortress for this very moment. Even if their numbers were reduced in the previous battle, they'll never lose to a petty platoon led by a little girl like you. Listen, none of them must be allowed to leave here alive. Get them. Now come, girl. This time I get revenge for my little brother Samson. No more mercy for you, not this time. On my pride as an imperial aristocrat, you will be my plaything. Dawa. Meanwhile... Oh, what are they doing? Haven't they been able to capture Griffith yet? Yeah, I'm eager to watch some of the anime stuff once I'm all caught up on the manga, just to kind of see how they cover it. Because there were 2 animes, right? And they're working on another one? I haven't paid that close attention. The enemy's resistance seems more intense than we expected. In any case, some terribly skilled horseman is blocking the way to Count Griffith. It appears our army is having trouble approaching him. What? 'Cause of guts. That horse is like, oh my gosh. What strength? Somebody stop him. General. Ooh. Oh, really? It has a good soundtrack? People in chat, tell me, like, how many animes were there and how much did they cover? Just out of curiosity. And did they make up their own ending? Or did they just, like, stop making it? Amazing. You can't see their weapons. If you approach now, you'd get caught with in their blade wind. It's 25 episodes. At, like, what, 22 minutes apiece-ish? I think only the Golden Age. When does the Golden Age stop? In what volume? Does it stop when we get caught up to the prologue? Why? You could hardly lift a finger against me before. I wasn't in top form then. Women have their own set of circumstances. Oh, she was fighting with her left hand, if you know what I mean. What? Are you telling me you were on your period? Don't shout it. That monster doesn't stand a chance. Oh, it was her period. Sis really is incredible. Yep, but which volume? I don't know. Sarcasmo said it was 14. There's 3 anime, 2 of them cover the Golden Age, and 1 of them covers whatever arcs those are. It stops at a really messed up scene. Great. The enemy numbers few. Just cut through them, hurry. The fate of the Hawks depends on this one battle. Oh, did this just loop? Oh yeah, we just looped the music. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh-ah. Pippin. Damn it, it's just a matter of time till we're wiped out. You keep reading after this volume? I'm doing this volume, and then I'm going to take a break, and I'll come back and do volume 8. I like to do 2 volumes a stream. No way. Even if we run, where would we go? The river's behind us. If we're going to drown anyway, I'd rather die fighting. Oh, little Ricker's flipped out. My army is overwhelming, isn't it? On the other hand, there's Boscon. Why is a single mounted man taking him so long? Guts. He's strong. I feel more dead than alive, even worse than fighting those 100 mercs. If I don't put my life on the line, I am a dead man. No, it isn't as bad as that time. It's not as hopeless as it was then. Sir Adon, there's only one thing left to do. Forgive me. Oh, he's... okay. Whatever else, please spare my life. I humbly ask that you somehow find it in your heart to forgive my many and frequent offenses, I beg of you. Sir Adon, this is just too much. You must be kidding. It was your fault we all got left behind here, and yet... Sir, that's incredibly uncool. Oh, shut up. A great commander can also see when it's time to give up. Oh. Everything I've done has been under the order of the general. I didn't have the slightest bit of personal grudge against you, miss. Fate is such a sorrowful thing that we've met only as enemies and we're forced to do battle. Really, don't you agree? Go ahead. If you want this fortress, you're welcome to it. We won't stop you, so please, my life at the very least. Is this guy really nobility? Did I actually take him seriously as an opponent? He's almost beyond laughable. But seriously, Arrow. Sis! Ah, you fool. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Good. I thought it was going. The secret advanced archery technique passed down through my family for 1,000 years. That's not just an arrow. It was dipped in a potent narcotic. Furious attack, thunderclap, burst. In other words, your evil deeds are at an end, you bitch. I've got no time to listen to you laugh any longer. That's it. All right. Part 1 is done of the stream. We'll pause this. We'll bring back this music. So I'll take a quick break, and I'll come back with Volume 8. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes or so, give or take. Yes. Be right back. And I'm back. Is everyone still here? We have one viewer here, 2 viewers still here. Maybe the rest of my people will return one day. Oh. This is just the best thing. This little cooler right there. My full trash can on display as well. I would give like a house tour video, but I don't want to like dox myself because we live in a weird time now. All right. Okay, everyone here, we ready to start again? Let me know if you're here. Ready to rock. I have my very cheap drink. Q Mixer Cola with Members Mark vodka. 1.75 liter for $12. It's not the best. And I ran out of ginger beer. So it's even worse. I also ran out of lime juice, which is also worse. Alright. I need to load up number 8 here. We're getting into good stuff now. I'll say that much. Are we going to overload the... No, we're okay. I think we're okay. Not overloading anything. Alright. Are people here? Hello? Hello? Anybody? Hello? McFly? Number 8. We're back in with number 8. What do we have on the docket? Battle for Doldrey has 2 more chapters. Triumphant Return, Moment of Glory, Tombstone of Flame. That sounds cool. One Snowy Night. That sounds like more like sexy stuff in a cave. And then The Morning Departure. Alright, so it looks like we're coming down off of an arc and then kind of ramping up into something else. Maybe? Alright. You guys ready to start? Ready to begin again? Begin anew? Ooh! You're getting me all excited, Sarcasmos. Also, shout out to Sarcasmos for being super based and liking all my tweets all the time. Thanks. The crossover between my YouTube audience and people who enjoy my Twitter posts and retweets is infinitesimally small. Let's put it that way. All right, we begin. The Battle for Doldrey, Chapter 5. Very good. Ooh, very good. That's a nice butt. Oh, he's done it. It's looking bad. I'm screwed. Wait, it got sliced? Did I not see that last time? Does he not have big sword yet? Does he gets big sword between now and volume 14, right? He hasn't had big sword yet. It was sliced off screen. My sword was messed up from fighting those 100 men. I was careless. Damn it. Time's up, Raiders Captain. What now? Who's that? Oh my gosh, it's the Bigfoot. Bigfoot on a big horse. Oh yeah, come on. Don't struggle, it's useless. Even if you wish to fight, can you even move freely? If you obey me and throw down your sword, I wouldn't be opposed to letting you live as my own personal toy. They just keep reusing the same old insults and lines, man. Get a new one. Sis, if you refuse, yeah. Stab. Trouble. If I move around the drug. Oh, the narcotic, yeah. Big sis, get the hell out of my way. What will you do? There's nowhere left to run. Look what you've done to my face. I think you can expect to lose a limb or 2. Then you can take your time deciding whether you'll be my captive or die in this place. Let's start with below the waist. Oh no. What? Oh, she's classic. Classic. Oh man. Impossible. You were interesting enough, but you're also a total swine. Huh? You got cut through the mouth. All right. The rest are little fish. Route them. On guard. Oh. Protect the captain. There's nothing you can do, idiots. Get out of here. Nuisances. Ooh. So many good candidates for the thumbnails. Oh, look at the bulging arm. Whew. Guts, this ain't good. I can't stop his poleaxe with a puny knife like this. Son of a bitch. Gotta stay well hydrated. What? Huh? Guts, take up that sword. It's getting not as hot. I gotta say. It's currently 89. There's supposed to be some rain today. It's finally out of the hundreds. We're coming down off of that, and I'm really glad. I don't know if where you guys live it's kind of cooling down, but can I share a small story? I got an email last night from the CPA that did our taxes for this year, and it reads as follows. Hi Alex, we have your Q2 quarterlies ready for you to come in and sign. You owe the following. For the IRS, $2,499. For state withholding, $409. For unemployment, $221. We have paid your state withholding and unemployment online. They will come out of your bank account on Monday, August 1st. However, since we do not have your EFTPS PIN number, we require a check from you for your payment of $2,499. Can you come in on Monday morning with a check for this? Let me know. Thanks. And I see this at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, what? Like, last time we had met with her, she was like, oh, you won't need to pay quarterly unless you make like this much. And we were like nowhere near that threshold. So I'm like, is there something we didn't know about? And you're just going to take money out of our account? So I respond, and I say, hi, this is a bit sudden. We didn't realize we'd be paying quarterly on anything for this year. We've just been putting the percentage back on our income that you mentioned when we first met. May I ask how you came to these numbers and why? I haven't collected unemployment since December 2021. And I said, is this perhaps the wrong Alex? This is Alex Haitz. And she said, I'm so sorry. Yes, it is. It is the wrong Alex. And I was like, oh. Good, I don't have to pay $3,000 for this quarter. This quarter where I made not $3,000. Oh man, that was scary. But like, what a relief! Where I'm like, okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's like it's weird to have this be staring down the barrel of that gun and then have it go away and be pointing at someone else. I'm like, okay, well, good. Also, how do you have a quarterly payment of $3,000 and one of it's unemployment? How do you achieve that? That's pretty gnarly. Ooh. Thank you for listening to my little rant. The bastard did it. That can't be. The unbeatable Sir Boscon. The general said he might be the mightiest knight in all of Tudor. Oh, he got his head cut off? That's what it looks like happened, right? There's so much. Grr, that useless Boscon. You fools. I think I've said the name differently every single time. The general's defeat doesn't affect our military superiority. Why are you faltering? Ah, Governor, look. At what? Yeah. You got so eager for that Griffith ass that you went and you left this unattended. You fool. Is that? It can't be. She flipped on her sword, and she's all full of herself now. Look at that. Chapter 6. Women. The enemy's standard, but how? What happened? Don't you fools get it yet? Your leader's dead. It's plain as day. The fortress has fallen. It means you all lost. We lost? Have we really lost? Cry out. Cry out for victory. No. No way. Oh, gosh. Commence hunting down the enemy remnants. If they flee this place well enough, slaughter every last one who offers opposition. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. It's no use. At this rate, and at this rate, we will be killed. Morons, who told you to retreat? Turn around and come back. I'm your supreme commander. Oh, he has sour cream. That's what makes him supreme. I'm still here. Gua. He. Oh. Griffith. Oh, man. He's so conflicted right now. It's been quite some time, Lord Gennin. Griffith, my old friend. Could you find some way to overlook this? I just really want to have sex with you again, man. Please. You and I have been good to each other. To betray that over the unfortunate matter of us being enemies now. I've been searching for you ever since that day, and I've waited eagerly for the day chance would allow us to meet again like this. Have you any idea how much of my personal means has been spent thus? I gotta say, shameless self-plug here. My novel. Not for resale. Oh, not for resale. I very much enjoy the character of like someone in power who's obsessed with sex. I find that there's a lot of interesting ways to explore characters through sexual means, because there's a vulnerability to it. There's a giving in to temptation there. There's like a weakness, but there's also this weird like power dynamic. You guys should go buy my book. It's linked in the description. It was like this in real life, and it still is like this today. Very, very true. Very true. People don't realize that. I love the idea of like villains who are in power, who are into like these weird things because they're searching for this hedonistic thing. And I explore that in my book. So if that sounds interesting to you, go check it out. It's like $2.99 on Kindle, $7.99 paperback. I'd very much appreciate any. I don't even make that much off of it. I just want people to. I think it's a good story, and I want people to read it. And if you do, rate it and review it. But I made sure that none of my men would by any means so much as even wound you in this battle. I took great pains to see it through. Surely you haven't forgotten that night we had together. Won't you grant the wish of the one you shared it with? It was just one night, but oh, how I've yearned for that again. You don't resent me, do you? I do not resent you, Excellency. Oh, then, however, it would be quite beyond reason to say that I've yearned for you. I thought a lot about you, Gennin. Your big fat face and your gross beard. I wanted to be your best boy. I simply have no emotional interest in you at all. Resentment, endearment, nothing. I am a sociopath. That's a warning to future events. I just took the liberty of using you when the opportunity appeared. You were like a stone lying by the side of the path I walk. That, and nothing more. Brutal. Well, now he has an erection, now that you've said that. Jeez. You bastard! Although, having your loose tongue spread pretty rumors about me would prove slightly inconvenient. Wait, did he stab him in the eye? Looks like it. Well, that wrapped up pretty quickly. Looks like things are just about wrapped up. The enemy all scattered and ran. I can't believe it worked out this well. Yeah, we really stuck it to him. You okay, sis? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. Oh, she's just having her period on her shoulder, that's all. Don't mind me. You guys go see if any enemies remain in the fortress. Yes, ma'am. Hey, come on, work time. Tough day. I thought your sword broke. What's wrong? Just a scratch. Or that's what I'd like to say. Could you give me a hand? Breathtaking. Hey. It's strange, actually. I always think this when the battle is over and Griffith is surrounded by everyone cheering in victory. Oh. Hold on. When did that happen? The mysterious person threw it? Did I miss that? Oh. Oh, I completely... Okay, I completely, like, glossed over this. Oh, it was the Bigfoot guy. Oh, I thought this was Guts holding a sword. That's a little detail that I completely missed. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. What would I do without you guys? I'd probably not read manga. I'd probably be reading Lord of the Rings right now. Everyone cheering a victory. That's that he's somehow out of reach, that he exists somewhere far away, and it hurts. That ain't the case, eh? Yow! Hey, you'll never get anywhere just standing here watching him. Let's go. Go to meet your leader. His name was Zod or something like that? Well, that's the guy that he fought, but that's not the... I mean, no spoilers, please. I'm asking this rhetorically, which means don't answer me. But Nosferatu Zod, like, he ran away from him. And he seemed smaller on the horse. So, yeah. Whoop. Whoop. What? Stop that. Couldn't be. Oh, it is. Is it? Is that him? The eclipse will soon come and the demon advent approaches. What the heck? What's going on? What's going on in this story? Why would he help Guts? Why would he be the Deus Ex Machina at this moment? He walked into the sun. Ouch. Anyway. See, like, this is the stuff, like the God Hand thing and the supernatural thing, the overarching stuff. That's what I'm here for. I want to get to that. That and the weird, like, despot, like, leader people. Was it the prologue arc that had the, Teresia and her dad and stuff like that? Like, I loved that. That was great. And I'm kind of sad that Genin is done for now. He's just dead. Because I love, like, the things that you can explore with those types of plots. Triumphant return. Griffith has done very well for himself these years since he appeared in Midland. His ambition is outrageous, heedless of his social standing, unparalleled impudence. Excuse me. Doldrey has fallen. The war, which has gone on for so long, will end for now. I do like how this is... There's at least like a plot thread that's kind of coming to an end or will change here. Because Doldrey's been taken back. So, arguably, the relationship with the king and the Band of Hawks is either done or will lead to something new. Also, Guts claimed to be done at this point, so we'll see where that goes. So there is like this... It's not just like, oh, another battle. It's like we're actually coming to a plot shift at this point, which feels good. It's certain that he will try to assert himself even within our kingdom's government. How could some upstart knight who knows nothing but combat be able to govern anything? But his popularity amongst the people these days is tremendous. Even His Majesty seems to have an extreme amount of confidence in him. How are we doing, everyone? We doing good? Viewers back up to 6. Oh, great. Thank you. Where'd that come from? Maybe it's a good idea. All right. Whoops. There you go. Oh. Oh my. Things are things, are they not? Wait, do I have... There we go. Okay, I was gonna something changed. According to information I have obtained due to the Band of the Hawk's success in capturing Doldrey, His Majesty plans to grant Griffith the position of general. Indeed. His Majesty will also grant the White title, the supreme rank of the Midland Army shared by the White Tigers and White Dragons, to him and his band. Ludicrous. Is that credible, Minister? Yes, from a reliable source. How could this be? In that case, his political authority will be inevitable, and that will inevitably see substantial growth. This means, after all, that he is a bit too bereft of discretion to survive within the castle. But Minister Foss, by what means shall we... Oh, wasn't Minister Foss the one who conspired with that one guy who got assassinated? And he was like, phew, Griffith doesn't know about me. But he turned around and looked at him. Yep. Okay, thank you. Have a hard time keeping this straight, so thank you for your help, everybody. Antiaris. An instantly deadly poison. What is it with poisons? Foss, it's always about poisons with you. It's always with you about poisons. Foss, at you, with you at poisons. We will put this in his goblet. That's a good word. People don't use that word enough anymore. While he enjoys the victory celebration. It's like a goblet has to have wine. Some fortified wine. But is this really safe? What if the off chance our scheme comes to light? You needn't worry. Even if a mistake is made, such a thing would never happen. First off, we will not have any direct involvement. But have no fear. Who is that? Who is that? That's, It immediately made me think of Celeste from Danganronpa. No, it made me think of quiet emo girl from Avatar who's dating Zuko. Even if what you suggest were to happen, I would see it settled privately, I promise it. Oh my. With such an assurance such as that from the Queen, we have nothing to fear. So is that the Queen of... this is the Queen. Her husband is the king that Griffith works for. Yes? Is she a secret sneaky one? Take heed, all of you. King's wife. Okay, Midland. I need to remember Midland is the force that Band of the Hawks have been working for. Okay, thank you. It's hard. It's real hard. Fantasy is not my strong suit. I wish it was. I wish I had this encyclopedic knowledge. You saw her talk to Charlotte before. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that scene in the stairwell. That's right. Thank you. While this plot will ensure hereafter that the security of your social standings will no longer be threatened by this man, I love the settings that these conversations take place in too. Not only the art style, but the composition of the shots and what they choose to show, very much sets a mood. And I was not expecting Dark Souls to feel this direct. I thought Dark Souls was just going to be it's dark fantasy, and then we'll just take inspiration from that. But I'm seeing things in this that's very, 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 very similar to Dark Souls and what they do in Dark Souls. It's down to the design of the architecture and things like that. It's very, very close. No one will be threatened by this man. It also exists in order to pluck this parasite who would eventually infect the rule of our kingdom from the lion's body before the disease spreads. What? I am not about to allow the long and glorious history of Midland's rule to be trampled upon by this lowly commoner from who knows where, for the sake of the kingdom, and for all that is just. She's salty. Naturally, you are correct. We too value patriotism above all. Isn't that just nationalism then? Like, patriotism in an absolute just becomes nationalism. I was aware of the confidential information that the Queen and General Julius were involved in a love affair unbeknownst to His Majesty. Who was Julius? Do we know Julius? It was wise of me to plant the idea that General Julius's death was a plot designed by Griffith. Was that the guy who got stabbed and then his son got killed too? Is that right? King's brother. That was the scene in the tower? Yes, okay. They were doing a little hanky-panky on the side? Was that a thing already that has been said and I just missed it? Or is this being revealed now? I feel like a little baby trying to read this. Actually, I don't. I'm mostly following it. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's just these little side details. It's new information. Okay, thank you. Thank you. It was wise of me to plant the idea. So far, she would go so far as to volunteer to lead this plan. Julius. Oh, there you go, man. Just gotta turn the page. His Majesty made a good king, but not a good husband. Ouch. The burden of ruling the kingdom must weigh heavily upon him. Yes, like a good president, bad husband. Is it possible to be a good president and a good husband? Maybe before the internet. Therefore, as one man, he had no time to give his family. She had to go be sexy elsewhere. To Julius, who looked ridiculous. Julius reminds me of someone from something. I don't remember what, like a movie. Someone looked like, maybe like Princess Bride, someone from Princess Bride. Just like an absurd looking person. No, perhaps that was an escape from sorrow over the death of the former queen, said to be the only one and only woman he loved. I have in the same way publicly, faithfully fulfilled my role as His Majesty's queen these 10 odd years. 10 even years. As all had hoped under the guise of a political marriage, I conveniently entered this kingdom as the Queen of Midland rather than the king's wife. That has been my disposition toward my weak, loving husband. I should have known. The reason I would give my body to him was not love, because he sucked. He was just he looked terrible and he was dumb. These stone walls and marble floors were too cold for me to endure. As a lone woman in an unknown foreign land, more than love, I wanted to succumb to a simple burning desire. Don't we all? That's the root of all our problems. But now that it's lost, now that I've lost that hunk of meat with no brain, I first understand just how much I resided within the warmth of the skin of that man, with whom I shared no emotion. I was in love. I loved him. I will never forgive you, Griffith, not as the Queen of Midland, but as a woman will I take my revenge. I don't know. Get Foss to invent like a Sibian for you or something. Alright. There we go. Now then, everyone, as evidence of our patriotism and mutual confidence, if you would seal this blood oath, please. Please? Oh, wow. There were this many people in Wyndham? The... What are they called? The Titan killers from Attack on Titan, not the Rangers, the people wearing the green. Every time they come back, it's always like, yay, or like, oh, you didn't do it. Stop that. Eek, Miss Casca, look this way. Give me a break. It's the Raiders. There's Captain Guts. I heard he beat General Boscon. He's the mightiest warrior in the Hawks. This is amazing. I've never seen a welcome this big for a victory. Why don't you try waving once, Captain? You're the hero this time after all. Captain? Huh? What's the matter? You're spacing out. You look upset. Nah, it's nothing. You know, nobody even imagined this 3 years ago. How true is that? I would get my own kingdom. Nobody but him. Absolutely incredible. Like, this weird fascination with Griffith and his just, like, raw sexuality that is not sexual at all. It's just a tool. Oh, here he comes, Your Highness, come quick. My Lord Griffith is so popular, the women are making such a fuss. Well then, that's getting a bit too familiar with him, I'd say. My nose is itching again. I did this last stream. Sorry, just playing the trumpet. Ugh. Thank you for watching this, everybody. Sometimes I wonder, like, why do people watch this? And then I remember that's because I'm a funny entertainer and auteur of the arts. Please keep still, Your Highness. Your dress. Oh, hurry up. Tell me, does this look strange? No, it becomes you. That's such a good phrase. It's so becoming. This is your 5th dress now, Highness. The rest have just dissolved. You keep, like, burning them. Hurry, hurry, he's passing by. What? The princess cheered up so suddenly, and yet she's hardly had any appetite since the band of the Hawks was deployed. Griffith? I was away at Lord Griffith? Oh, pooh. It's impossible amidst all this noise. Please wait until the victory ball. How goes the plan? All is in place, Majesty. It's Queen Cersei. If everything goes well, we should all hold a banquet in memoriam of him. My brother-in-law? It's an irony, the White Hawk of the battlefield. How am I doing? Almost halfway? Jeez, we need to move. We'll meet his death within the stone walls of this birdcage. I might have to stop this like midway through. I really don't want to, but I might have to if I run out of time. This reading has just gone slower, so I might need to stop like halfway through and do like the last half and then another volume next time. We'll see. Although he gets to die on the best day of his life, that at least is merciful. Minister Foss, what is it? This was addressed to you, sir. A letter from whom, pray tell? The sender is unknown. It was simply passed on to me by the lady of the court. What? I owe 3,000 in taxes for this quarter? What is it, Minister Foss? No, it is nothing at all. My apologies, but a small matter has arisen, so I must excuse myself until later. Why? How? How did this happen? You bastard! You bastard! All right. Oh, look, it's Lord Griffith. A troop from the Band of the Hawk. They were the leads in this victory. They're Midland's guardian deities. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Going in, swagging into the club like this. Man, you ain't never seen anything like it, man. Oh, yeah. It's just a ragtag group of people. Alright. Yeah, we're not even halfway. There's no way we're finishing this in time. What was the, we're on page 73. Pardon the lag. No, we're okay. We're okay. Alright. So Moment of Glory. Yeah, let's go exactly halfway through. We'll do Moment of Glory and then Tombstone of Flame and we'll be done. Because I've been streaming for over 2 hours. So we need to we'll have to do 8A and then 8B next time, which it doesn't really matter all that much. Where I start and stop, you know. All right, 2 more chapters, I think, right? So this is where all the tax money from the masses ends up. Talk about showy. This is so embarrassing. Come on, stick your chest out. They know if you ain't sure of yourself. You know what, though? It feels like we finally made it here. But you're right, we really have to be in a standing here in kind of a... We really have to be standing here... But, you're right. We really have to be standing here in a kind of place... Why is this so hard to say? But you're right. We really have... Oh. We made it here. We really have... It's a period, not a comma. I'm sorry. To be standing here in a kind of place I've only heard of in fairy tales, it's like I'm dreaming or something. If I hadn't met up with the Hawks, with Griffith, I never would have even thought of a dream like this, being in a big castle hall surrounded by nobility. Yeah, you said it. Lord Griffith, welcome home. Would you dance with me later? Aren't the tales of bridal rather barbaric and boring for ladies? No, they're stimulating. Oh, yes. He's a natural, amazing. Send at least one this way. You're one of the band of the Hawks commanders. We want to hear your stories. You must be very strong. You're the one, aren't you? You're the captain of the raiders who beat General Boscon in single combat? Yeah. Wow. And General Boscon was world renowned for being such a hero. Well, you're right, actually. That was from before. I heard you also defeated 100 enemies by yourself. You really did that? Yeah. Unbelievable. You're the strongest band of the Hawk. I wonder who is stronger, him or Lord Griffith? You guys, take it from here. Leave it to us. That's selfish guts. Okay, they're leaving. Huh, isn't he festive? The nobles. That's inner aggression if I've ever seen it. Yes. But I don't suppose the generals can fail to recognize the truth. The band of the Hawks merit. With ease, they answered the prayer our kingdom has held dear for the past 100 years. You did well to speak up for him. Excellent foresight, Sir... Not lesbian, Laban. I would stake out a share for myself. Those are the words of some minister of state, Sir Owen. But henceforth, that just may be necessary. The war will end, would it be that the peace which will follow lasts for time immemorial? But for better or for worse, in a world of peace, warriors just like us who live by the sword must also find a means of survival within this resplendent castle. And ironically enough, the same can be said of the very man who brought about that peace. He is too conspicuous to proceed peacefully and uneventfully inside the castle. The more radiant the light, the darker the shadows fall. Give me a freaking break. What the hell's this for? Oh, come here. Hey, what the? Play along. Pushy broad. Eh? They refuse to leave me alone. Pretend you're with me for a bit. I swear, when it comes to those aristocratic prodigal sons, a female warrior must be a rarity, treating me like some exotic beast. What's with you? Huh? I didn't know you were into... Normal women don't use their elbows. I bit my tongue. Come on, this is embarrassing. It's your fault, you know. Phew, I'm no good at this. I'm so much more comfortable swinging a sword. You said it. What the heck happened to you, though? What made Big Sis Casca the demon go fluttering around like this? Cut the demon. I only dress like a man because it's easier to move around. It's not like I do it for kicks. But I guess I shouldn't try things I'm not used to. Revealing clothes like this make me feel like I'll catch a cold. Thinking about it, it's been years since I last wore a skirt, and I'm so much more muscular now. Does it look weird, you think? No, not a bit. You look pretty good. Your bangs are a little screwed up, though. Your bangs are bad. Your hair is bad, but so is mine. Really? Yeah, you look a lot better than those noble girls flocking around Griffith. How about it? Why not ask him for a dance? No way, I couldn't. I've only ever danced at my village festival when I was a child. I'd probably step on his feet. But what happened that changed your attitude? You've never shown your face in a place like this. I thought I'd see for myself. Huh? Everything Griffith, myself, and everyone else has done these past 3 years since I met you all. It's been 3 years. All the things he's managed to get so far and all he's going to try to get from here on out, I thought I'd come see it with my own eyes. Guts, so you're really serious? No matter what? Long live His Majesty the King! The sponsors appear. You go on ahead. I'm going to enjoy the air a bit more. Can't stand listening to the king drone on. Don't be long. You got it. Credit card, you got it. Hang on, eh? No, never mind. There's one more reason I showed up tonight. She and the rest of the Hawks don't have a clue what's in the works here tonight. Ain't that a little cruel, Griffith? First and foremost, we have good news for you all. A short while ago, a special envoy from Tudor brought word that an armistice agreement with our kingdom has been signed. We thank from our hearts all those who have endured this lengthy time of trial along with us. Got the Queen of Hearts over here. There are more than a few who speak out in opposition to this armistice. The hatred of Tudor among those who have lost friends and loved ones to the war has no doubt persisted for 3 generations. We sincerely sympathize with them. However, the rebuilding of our wearied kingdom is far more urgent. Hereafter, we must focus that strength towards our kingdom's prosperity. I see a man in the crowd. His name is Griffith. As you all know, the band of the Hawk led by Count Griffith demonstrated exceedingly great merit leading to this armistice. The recapture of territory. I gotta find out, what does this word mean? Armistice. It's a formal agreement of warring parties to stop fighting. It is not necessarily the end of a war, as it may constitute only a cessation of hostilities, while an attempt to negotiate a lasting peace. Like a peace treaty. It's like a not full peace treaty. It's not like we're all done. It's like, let's stop for a bit. Fair enough. Okay. Good to know. The recapture of our territory has been our kingdom's most fervent prayer since the days of 2 kings prior. Yeah, let's stop for them. Our emotions are high. Let's wait. Oh, he's talking about us. It has continued to be said these 100 years of the capture of Doldrey was impossible, but with their bold, unique brand of valor, they have finally accomplished it. Ragtag group of guys. This is a bit hasty of us, but it is a time for celebration, and thus we shall inform all of you. Excuse me, please let me through. She's the Hawk's Lady Commander. My. At the military award ceremony 2 days hence, we plan to present Count Griffith and the band of the Hawk with the Midlands Army highest ennoblement, the White Title. Perhaps appropriately, as the White Phoenix General Griffith and the White Phoenix Knights. Also shall we benight all of the band of the Hawk's current unit commanders without exception and raise them to the peerage. The White Phoenix General. He said the White Phoenix Knights. Fantastic. That's wonderful. White Phoenix General Griffith. I don't believe it. We're going to be nobles. Who dat? Who outside? Alright, I think this is actually a good stopping point. Tombstone of Flame, Chapter 1, we'll stop here, and we'll pick up next time. But, man, this thing just keeps on going, doesn't it? Just all kinds of stuff all the time. You can't keep up. I'm really liking it. I like this arc with the King of Midland. Like, this Midland thing has been good. What I was getting tired of in the prologue was just like the random battles that Guts would be involved with, and just like but I feel like we're on a really nice trajectory now, and there's like a little bit of intrigue and espionage and stuff going on. I'm curious to see how it pans out. But thank you all for watching. I enjoyed. Thanks for the help with the lore and the details that I've forgotten. And we'll pick up with volume 8B and then volume 9 next time, which is nice. I like kind of doing 1.5 because it gives me more time to talk and, you know, chat with you guys. But yeah, thank you for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Anyway, oh, thank you, Mind Saitun, however you say it. Thank you for your viewership. I appreciate it. For anyone who cares, Blood on the Tracks by Bob Dylan album reaction comes out tomorrow. It's unlisted on the Discord right now, so you can go watch it there. If not, it comes out tomorrow at 11 a.m. MST. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Until next time, catch you around. Godspeed. Fare thee well.